Hello, my convicts and convict catchers. It's Zadok of Convict, bringing you guys and gals another video. Today, I was a quick tech video for you guys and gals if you're wanting to play Lethal Company in virtual reality. Now, unfortunately, there's a caveat, and that is you have to use a program called Vorpx. Vorpx is about £60, something around that region here in the UK, and it's expensive. But if you're wanting something that you can keep, it's a one-time purchase, you keep it forever, and it works with more or less every other PC flat game out there. It can either give you like the illusion of 3D glasses or in a big cinema, or in some cases like with Lethal Company, I have found you can actually get it so it gives you full proper VR where you look up and down, left and right, and you're looking in that virtual space. There's no screens or borders and stuff, or you can basically change it around so it doesn't do that, and obviously tweak it. Depending on the game will depend on if it makes you feel a bit motion sick, though, especially if you've got it really zoomed in, especially if it's a game that doesn't have its own field of view. What you want to do before you even start anything is obviously load up the game in question. Make sure you go to the game in question and you load it up for the first time with Vorpx running, because Vorpx needs to hook into the game. Basically, Vorpx is a program that injects itself into a game and then gives you the VR capability support to make that game virtual or into 3D. It's very, very easy to do. Just make sure Vorpx is running, start the game, close the game. But before you close the game, make sure you do one of two things. Number one, you turn the game into windowed mode. And number two, you make sure that if it has got a field of view slider, you make it as big as you can, as far as you can take the field of view. If it's 120, make it 120. Whatever you can make the max setting for field of view, that will be better, because obviously looking in a virtual headset, you don't want to be in that situation of, oh my god, I feel a bit, because it looks really, really odd. So there's two things that you need to do. So like I said, just make sure Vorpx is running, start up the game, change those settings, and then we can go on with the next bit. So what you need to do now is basically go into the Air link. So you go into your Quest 2, go to where you would go to settings, you go to your Air link, and then you would click launch, and then you would obviously get the normal screen you would normally get, which is this one, where you can see the background. So make sure you come in here before we do anything else. So once we've come here and you've got Vorpx already, then you're good. So launch into this one first. Make sure you do it in this way first. So you launch this first. Then what you want to do is open and start Vorpx afterwards, after you've done that. So if I go back here, I can show you. So I'm going to start Vorpx. And now Vorpx is going to be running. It's gone to my system tray here, but if I go to it and configure Vorpx, so it pops up for you guys and gals to see, you can see Vorpx. This is what it looks like. So what I've basically done is I've gone on and made a profile. So if you go to Cloud Profiles and you put in the game, I'm going to obviously show Lethal Company. You can see it's here, Lethal Company, and it's done by my name, Jonathan. So you just click on this, apply and close is what you need to do. I'm not going to do it because it's already done it, but I've also put in some details of obviously what works and what doesn't work. Apply and close. Once you've applied and closed, well, I can press it again, it doesn't matter. It will minimize back to the bottom of the screen there. Another thing obviously as well before we go on is make sure that you go to general, you choose your correct headset, mine's the Quest, and that you also choose the alternative hooking method, and just copy everything I've done on here, and you should be good to go after that. Again, just applying the close, and I'll put that down to the bottom. So make sure, like I said, you've signed in to your Quest and you've gone to the Air link section like this, and then all you need to do is find the game. All you can do is go here, and maybe if you want to do it this way is click on the desktop. You can choose a monitor you want to choose. I'm going to choose monitor 1. Once you've come here, you want to find the game in question, which will be the game. Now what I would suggest is open Steam like it's just done now, then go to library, and then you want to click on Lethal Company, and then you want to play Lethal Company. Once you've done that, then you should start going into VR, as you can see here. Now we've gone into the VR. You can see Lethal Company is loading. You can see Lethal Company here. And you can see the game has loaded. Now, the only problem is, obviously, when you get to menus, you can't quite see the menu in VR. So it's best to take your headset up just for a moment, click on line, then let it load in, and then go to the next one. Now you'll know if you're in the actual game itself, because it actually does have Vorpx at the bottom. You'll be able to see Vorpx if you've done it right. So I'm going to load in file 2, load into the game. And here we are, we're in the game. And as you can see, I have got full, complete 3D. If I look behind me, I can see the terminal. If I look up, I can see up. If I look down, I can see down. All of these work, and even all of the functions on the controllers work. Left trigger makes you scan. You've got A here on the right pad will make you open. So A on the right pad. If you hold your left thumbstick in like a button and walk, you'll run. As you can see, if you want to perform other actions like inventory or dropping weapon or dropping stuff, you've got to hold your left grip, which is this one, and then you press up and down on your right controller, up and down. As you can see, I'm cycling through the different things. You might not be able to see it because it's VR. But yeah, you can basically see. I'd have to zoom out a little bit for you to be able to see. If you hold your left grip and right grip, you will bring up your menu that you can see. If I put my headset on properly, probably be better for you anyway, to be able to see what I'm doing. But you can come here, and this is where the menu is. And then all you need to do is obviously come here, and you can change anything around you want to change around. So if there's anything you don't like, you can do so. I generally like to play this in full 3D, like that, and I like to sometimes zoom mine out a little bit. And it's completely up to you how you want to do it. And then OK and save, and then you're back in the game again. If you feel like you're looking down, like I feel like I'm looking now, even though I'm looking straight up, if you press up on your right D-pad, you will make your head look up and down, look on the D-pad. Now, obviously, you want to be able to use just your head and turn around and stuff. But as you can see, everything functions as it can. I can pick up this key using my button, but I've got to land the ship, it says. I can open the doors as normal and close them by using my head. I can look up and down. Everything works as it's intended. So there you go. That's how you get it up and running. Pretty easy. And there you go. That's how you do it. It's very, very simple. Once you get it done, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm going to exit out the game because it takes away my support for my mouse. There we go. And that's it. All you need to do with Vorpx. So definitely check it out. Vorpx is really, really good, and it'll definitely help out if you're wanting to play the game now. I've heard obviously there's a VR mod coming out, but obviously if you want to play it, then definitely check it. Right, there we go. Sorry, I just had to quickly let Rio in because he is home now. So I'm going to leave it here. If you did help you out at all, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Maybe even consider joining. It's just $1.99. Gives you access to emotes, badges, giveaways, charity work for the future. I do live stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is what it's going to be. Between 10:30 and 11 up until 3 o'clock on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And yeah, check it out. I'll multi-stream, so you can either watch me on Twitch or on YouTube. So definitely check it. Anyway, hopefully it's helped you out. So if you want to play Lethal Company in VR, you can do so with Vorpx. I will try Reshade as well, because that is a free program. Obviously, I will probably have to do that next week now, unless I get some time, maybe tonight when he's asleep. And we'll check it out from there. So there you go. Hopefully that helped you out. And yeah, bye for now.